Hi, I'm John, and I'm walking on an Echelon stride treadmill. And this is the first of my walk videos. I'm doing it and hoping I don't fall on my ass while talking to you. I'm doing the recording kind of to just document my commitment to walking more often. Since COVID, I've not walked as much, and I've noticed a significant decline in my endurance and strength. I get out of breath easily. And I was watching something by Jordan Peterson, who suggested that even if you just strive for 1% better, probably going to go somewhere. I don't know how far I'm going to go on a treadmill, and I will definitely walk faster when I'm not recording, but I didn't want to be obnoxiously loud running on a treadmill or try to demonstrate something I don't have. There are lots of videos with motivational people that are energetic and demonstrating greater athletic abilities. That's not where I'm at. I'm just simply walking and trying to reverse the curve that I've been on. So I will link Jordan Peterson because I think that's an important video. It's nice to have people to help motivate you to maybe get up off the couch. I mean, I know what I need to do. I haven't been doing it. Maybe you're kind of like that too. And it'd be nice to have a video of someone who's trying to make a difference, but it's not trying to beat you up for not doing it or push you beyond your bounds. I kind of am going to incorporate a philosophy of start where you are, do what you can, don't give up. In this, I think I'm going to try and incorporate humor. I suck at humor. I'll tell a joke and you're going to cry. You'll be asking me in comments, don't tell any more jokes. Well, that's okay. I'm not going to read the comments. I'm too much of a coward and don't want to be discouraged. I need to walk. I kind of imagine we all need to walk. Maybe have someone to talk to. Human beings need emotional and intellectual reciprocity of interaction. We need to engage each other. Mostly I've been engaging videos. That's kind of one way. And so maybe putting out my own thoughts and recording makes it a conversation. Well, maybe not. Maybe if down the road someone wants to walk with me and we can figure out tech sufficiently that we can interact, that would be pleasant. I'll come up with rules along the way, like number one, I don't think I'm going to talk about politics. Seriously, I don't need to see anything that's going to make me angry. I need to go the other way. There's lots of things that can make me angry or sad. But there are a lot of good things in life, and so I'll probably also make a point of expressing things I'm grateful for. So, for example, and should you tune in and watch it, Eston, my son is something I'm really grateful for. He's the love of my life. And another reason to keep walking more often, and that's what I'm doing. I'm walking. I want to be healthy enough to see grandkids if that's in the future. He lives with his mother in California. They moved there at the beginning of COVID. So I went from seeing him every day to Skyping every day. So I guess still saw him. It's just, as he points out, it's not the same. Thank God for cell phones and Skype and internet. And one of his most recent heroes is Captain Sully. Miracle on the Hudson, played by Tom Hanks. We've been watching that on YouTube together over Skype, and we've been pausing it and replaying it and pausing it and replaying it, and he's asking some brilliant questions like, what's the button on the joystick do? And I'm like, probably turns off the autopilot. I don't know. But we're also reenacting it, and he's like having dialogues. I have an A320 diving for the river. We have our own pretend game, like we call it Monster and Ghost. We tell stories, and we've included Captain Sully and who's the co-pilot, Jeffrey Skiles. Sometimes they're in there. Sometimes we're taking turns being the co-pilot. Sometimes I'm in the captain spot. Sometimes we pretend to we're the flight attendants and we're serving and walking through it. Probably be a good idea to keep your seatbelts on at this time. Yeah, I love my interactions with him. He is so brilliant. He keeps me on task. He asks questions that amaze me. How long should the videos be? That's a good question. I don't think I could talk for 20 minutes. Well, not coherently. I'd like it to be coherently. Probably make videos 7 to 10 minutes long and just give you something to walk with at a peaceful rate. Outside here, it's March 21st. Oh, I don't remember what today is. Probably March 21st. It's Sunday, and it's raining. I watched an excerpt on UFOs. I think it was Sunday morning, CBS. That was interesting. I'm fond of paranormal stuff, and we talk about that a lot. Just glad I haven't fallen yet. I will share this with friends, of course, and if you guys decide to share it, that's great. I'm not going to ask you to click like or subscribe. Please don't do that to me. I'm not that guy. I'm just a guy walking on a treadmill, going nowhere fast. Kind of therapeutic. You all need to do something, and this is what I'm going to do. And I will try and be consistent with the documentation of progress. And maybe 6 months from now, I can tell you, no, I'm not as out of breath as I used to be, and I'm going a lot faster in the not camera periods. At 0.7, for 8 minutes, I've only burned 11 calories. Not about the calories, I suppose. It's just moving and breaking inertia. I was just watching something, I think it was on, I don't remember what it was on, but the person being interviewed was a professional athlete, and he says, if you're hurting after your exercise session, you did it wrong. That is different from everything I've learned growing up, where no pain, no gain. Well, that I prefer this new model. I don't think you have to suffer to get better. You just have to be consistent. That 1% striving for better. So for example, if you're headed towards Alpha Centauri and you're 1 degree off the entire trip, you're probably not going to land on the planet at Alpha Centauri. You're not even going to make the star system. So 1% better means that you're going to have to deviate from your present trajectory. We're all on a trajectory all the time. We're all going to land somewhere. Maybe the Hudson River if we're not careful. But I notice I've got some inertia and I've got some wind going against me, and so the crab angle I'm going to have to take is probably sharper than it needs to be. But we're going to do it, and I hope you would join me. So I'm going to end this one for now. May do another one today. I'm going to step up my pace, and then I'm going to kind of cool down for a moment. And until then, I wish you well. Start where you are, do what you can, and don't give up. Be well.